Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, welcome. I'm your girl Jalisa Shaveh, and in today's video we are going to play in some Huda Beauty products. This is the look that I created with the Huda Beauty products, and I absolutely love how it came out. Super fun, super glam, but there are a couple of products that I'm not too fond of from Huda Beauty. So to find out what products I absolutely love and what products I absolutely will not spend my coin on again, continue watching. And of course, don't forget to hit that big red subscribe button for me for more videos. Click that bell for notifications on when my next video is uploaded. And go ahead and click that thumbs up if you like this look, or if you're a huge fan of Huda Beauty. Alrighty, so eyebrows are already done. Of course, you guys know I like to use my regular old eyebrow pencil to do my brows. The first Huda Beauty product we'll be using is the Overachiever Concealer, and it's in the shade Toasted Almond. And y'all know your girl loves a full coverage concealer. So I'm going to place this on the back of my hand. I really love this applicator, it's so cute. And now I'm just gonna start carving out my brows. It is definitely very full coverage, I see. Let me pull my hair back. And after I carve the brow, I'm just gonna drag the excess concealer onto the lid. That of course will serve as my eyeshadow base. So I really love the coverage of this concealer. And I had to get up and clean my beauty sponge, and the concealer has not even creased. You know how like you usually have to set it like right away because it starts getting all creasy? This concealer is not creasing. Okay, so I'm just gonna take my beauty blender and blend it out a little bit more so that we can have a nice even base. Now we're going to jump into the Nude Obsessions palette. It's the nude medium, and this palette is so beautiful. I love the colors, like just everything about this palette is so good. So we're gonna jump right in. We're gonna start with light to darkest color in this palette. So I'm gonna start with this top left shade here. Before going right in with circular motions on top of that concealer, if you don't set it with a powder, then you basically have to set it with your transition color first, so that you won't like make it patchy or pick up any other product. So you kind of just want to like sit the product on first. Alrighty, and then from there I'm gonna go in with this really light pink shade right under the transition one I just used. And I'm going to apply this one right on top of that first transition. I love how soft these shadows are, and they're super pigmented. And then on top of that one, I'm gonna go in with this more pinker shade up at the top right corner. And I'm going to pop that right in the crease. With this shade, I really wanna build it so that it can be really bold when I cut the crease. So I'm just packing it on. So the key is start from lightest to darkest, work your way up and make sure all those shadows are cohesive and blended together. And I'm going to go with the darkest shade here. It's like a chocolate color. It's so pretty. And I'm just going to pack it on the outer edge of the eye. Alright, and if it starts to look really harsh, don't be afraid to go back in with your blending brush or clean brush and just blend it out and make sure that it is not too harsh. Because once you cut the crease, it'll be kind of hard to blend it out. So go ahead and blend it out if you see it. Time for the fun part. I'm gonna go back in with the same concealer in Toasted Almond. And we are gonna start cutting that crease. Now because I have hooded lids, I'm taking it a lot further than my natural crease. And that is how you cut a crease, ladies and gentlemen. All right, now I'm gonna go in with this bottom pink shade here. And I'm going to set that concealer. And I love using shimmer shadows with a wet brush. So I'm just going to wet my brush with a little rose water. Oh, this makes it so creamy. Wow, that's so pretty. And I want that shimmer to kind of just fade into the matte shade. So I'm going back in with my brush that I use for the matte brown. And I'm just brushing out the edge. I'm teaching you guys one of my favorite tricks. You can go in with the brush like this one that has a very sharp edge that you can use for your brows. Go in with that dark color or your transition color, whatever color you used in the crease. Sharpen up the line to make that cut crease look even more defined. Going in with my favorite liquid liner, the e.l.f. liner. And of course, Shady Lashes is going on today. I'm gonna pop on style Jalisa. If you don't have a pair of Shady Lashes, you need to check out the link in the description box because, I mean, seriously, come on now. You need this in your life. Alrighty, so we have the top portion of the eye done. We're gonna move on to the face now. To balance out the matte foundation, I'm gonna go in with some Jergens moisturizing lotion. And I love this moisturizer because it's super lightweight. It gives your skin like such a natural glow. Alrighty, after that, we are going to move on to foundation. So the shade I picked up is Cinnamon. It was the closest thing I could get to my skin tone, you guys. I probably would have to mix a couple, but who wants to spend $100 on just foundation when you can get one and just have it the perfect shade? But it's okay, we're gonna make Cinnamon work and we're going to balance it out with our concealer. And I'm gonna go with my damp beauty blender. I'm just going to place it right here in the cheek area because that's where I need the most coverage. Okay, this foundation is super thick. It's really matte, which I love. But the fragrance, it smells good to me. It actually smells like something I would wear. But if you don't like a fragrance in your foundation or your makeup, you definitely don't want to get this. It has a really strong fragrance. So as you can see, it's really, really orange compared to my natural skin tone, but it's okay. Trust the process. I'm a makeup artist. I know how to make things work and how to fix things when they look like this. I'm gonna go back in with the same concealer that I used for the eyes in Toasted Almond. I'm gonna squeeze it out on the applicator, just right here towards, closer to the nose. I actually really love this concealer because it's a really nice full coverage concealer and I love how it dries. I'm gonna let my concealer dry down for about 2 minutes. To speed up the process, I like to go in with my bougie fan. Alrighty, after we've let it dry down for about 2 to 3 minutes, I'm gonna go back in with my beauty blender and I'm gonna start blending it out. I personally like to start blending the bottom edge first to kind of place it where I want it to stop. And then I work my way down around the mouth. Wow, this blends out really, really pretty. The consistency is super sticky. Like after it dries, it gets really sticky. Now with any excess on the sponge, which there's a lot of excess, I like to go in right under where my contour would be and to balance it out. This is how you balance it. You kind of cut off that darkness in the foundation with your concealer. And I don't take it all the way down. I just lightly clean it up right under. Don't go past my eye. And then just clean up that contour, which also balances out the darker foundation. So now instead of this whole region of my face being darker, it's only where I contour, which is where it's originally supposed to be darker anyways. And now our dark foundation problem is solved. For contour, I picked up the shade Salted Caramel. So instead of here, which is a big difference, like I was doing it here, I'm actually gonna take it here now. I feel like the concealers have way more shade range than the foundations. I wish the foundations were like that, but the concealers are definitely more diverse in shade. To blend this out, I'm gonna go with one of my favorite professional blending brushes. This is a real life blending brush for professional makeup artists. It's the Bdellium Tools number 55, my favorite stippling brush ever. It gives you such a flawless airbrush look. And I'm just gonna start stippling upward. Always go upward, never downward. Alrighty, and any excess without adding, I just like to contour my jawline with. I really don't know how I feel about this net, you guys. Like, it's so annoying because I want to pick up a lot of powder. I guess it's good that I don't need a lot of powder. After I set the under eye, then I'm gonna go in and bake the under eye. So I really do love this powder. It's super duper matte. Other than how it comes out, it really makes my skin look super flawless, almost a full coverage powder. And then I'm gonna go in with a bigger, fluffier brush and go into the powder and set the rest of my face. Ooh, child. Now for this reason, I love this powder. My face looks flawless, honey, flawless. Right now we're going to finish the under eye. I went ahead and lined my eyes with black liner. You can use any black liner. I know Huda has this new liner. I forgot about it, so I didn't pick any up. But I just went ahead and lined it with my favorite black auto liner. We're gonna go back into the Nude Obsessions palette, and I'm going to smoke out my bottom lash line with the chocolate color that I used in the transition. And I'm also gonna mix it with some of that pink on top. Ooh, that is so pigmented. And I'm making sure that I'm looking up into a mirror so that I can get in those creases that's under the eye. And then I'm gonna go in with my shimmer brush and I'm going to apply some of that golden shade right in the tear duct. And now I'm just going to coat my bottom lashes with mascara. Alrighty, and that really completes the eye. Wow, I'm super obsessed with this eye. It looks so good. All right, now for the last Huda Beauty product, I will be going in with the Liquid Matte Lipstick in Famous. It's a long-lasting and comfortable matte liquid lipstick. Intense pigmentation, helps to maintain lip hydration and no transfer. Okay, we're gonna see if that's true or not. So far, so good. I love how it's going on the lips. Okay, the pigment is a really high pigmentation. Like, this looks so good. Yeah, this lipstick is bomb AF. So good. And it looks better as it dries. Like, it has like that suede type of look to it, that suede type of texture, and it just makes your lips look so pouty and cute. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and contour and highlight since I'm not using Huda Beauty products to contour and highlight, and then I'll be right back to finish the video. All right, y'all, this is the finished look. I am super duper in love with this look. Okay, so first thing off top about this review, I'm not too fond of the foundation, but I absolutely love all the other products. The powder makes me look so flawless. My favorite product would have to be the concealer and the eyeshadows because the eyeshadows are so pigmented and they make my eyes look really, really good and they just make them pop. Other than those products, I'm not too invested into Huda Beauty. I did have a lot of fun playing in Huda Beauty products today. Well, I hope that you guys enjoyed my Huda Beauty First Impressions video. If there are any other brands or products that you would like for me to put a video up on First Impressions or even reviews, let me know in the comments below and I'll be sure to do that for you. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button if you like this video, or if you like Huda Beauty, you're a huge fan of Huda Beauty, also hit the thumbs up button. Click the bell for notifications on when my next video is uploaded. And of course, hit that big red subscribe button for more videos. Thank you guys so much for coming to watch. I will see you in my next video. Peace.